Wow. This is really terrible. The quality is so bad. All right. This is probably not so bad now. So I'm as live as I can be. So I'm in my studio and I'm live. And I don't know if this is going to be a live by myself. I intend to have a Sunday afternoon alarm. So I'm going to say, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend because I'm up in here. The quality is bad though. Maybe I should have done it on my phone. My laptop doesn't look so pretty tonight at all. Oh my goodness. What can I do? I don't know. Is there anybody there? Or maybe I should get my phone. And maybe I should tell somebody that I'm here because somebody needs to come up into my life because I am not about to be up on a live by myself. There is no fun in doing that. I see one person is looking. If there's somebody there, I would strongly suggest that you write a comment and make me feel appreciated. Say something in the comment box. I need to know that I'm not here on my life all by my lonesome. I just see one. Is that one meaning me? Oh my goodness. All right, give me one more second. I want to get my phone. My phone is there. Okay, so they're asking what time is my life. I need to tell them now. So I hope to God that they'll come. I don't know if I could ask Monique. It's kind of short notice, but I'm just trying to get acclimatized to the whole idea of life. So let's see if Monique is busy. I don't even know how to share the live, but I'm going to find out tonight because you live and you learn. You have to start someplace, and that's how you learn. Yeah. So I'm not going to panic. I'm just going to say, whoever is out there in video land, come on out to Mikey Mitchell's live. So Nichols is watching. Make a comment, Nichols. I'm so excited. How did you ever know? Girl, I am experimenting with my YouTube profile and I am in a very frivolous mood. And all day I've been having so much fun because I do love making videos. Yes. So I would love to have some interaction. Oh, yes. And I thank you. Oh, you got a notification? So maybe some other people will come along. Oh, yes. And there's somebody else. I'm very excited. Hello. This is your girl, Mikey. She laughs and laughs and laughs. And she didn't want to laugh alone. Oh, no. So if there's somebody else somewhere else that you could tell a friend to tell a friend that she is up on the podium, it would not be a bad idea if you brought them out because she is up in her studio and she's not about to be up in here alone. Oh my goodness. How are you, everybody? I want to welcome all my YouTubers who have become friends, and I want to thank you so much for your support. I just can picture an opportunity when all of us will be wearing some gowns and we'll be out someplace celebrating. Oh, yes, and gallivanting and having a marvelous time. This is when COVID will be behind us. But guess what? This is how we're being able to survive the whole situation. Yep. So if there's somebody else somewhere that you could bring on this live this afternoon, the quality is not so good though. Can you all see me? I can barely see. I think I would have had a better reception if I were on my phone. But I started with the laptop already. So can you see? Oh my goodness, and I have somebody else, I want the blessing of the Lord is showering upon me this afternoon. Live. So if there's something that you want to say to your girl on the Sunday afternoon, let me first of all ask you if you all managed to have a good afternoon. I want to share with you my experience with dinner. I took a shortcut this afternoon and I really sent my daughter to get me some Jamaican food. I had a craving and I was not about to cook curried goat in my house this afternoon. So I got some curried goat, but I'm telling you, it was not a good representation of the quality that Jamaicans can cook. It was nothing of the sort. Listen to me. I just got off of Facebook Live. I don't know about you guys, but I have a following on Facebook that I can't get to come over onto YouTube with me. I don't know what I'm to do. Is anybody in the audience who has any idea how to drag a crowd from Facebook to come on over to YouTube? Let's see if there is anybody who has suggestions. All right, I want to acknowledge Nicholas. I thank you very much for being here. You've been my favorite supporter. You've been my faithful supporter. I don't want to make favorites now because I don't want anybody to knock me out. I thank you very much, Active Chipsy, for being there. I thank you so much. Blythe is there. I thank you so much. I can't wait to head out on with a gown on, girlfriend. And any minute now, I'm going to put on my gown and walk downstairs because it seems as though the action is going to be happening up into my dining room. Marva Carpenter, I can't believe it. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Marva, you've been an inspiration. I thank you so much. You know something? I truly appreciate this. You're a trooper girl. It's been a while. We've been coming from a long way. Oh my goodness. Hey, honey, I like it. Yes, I have been laughing. Listen to me, man. I've been laughing as though it was going out of style. Let me tell you something up in here. I listened to Tyler Perry yesterday, and Tyler Perry was giving a phenomenal talk. He wasn't talking about laughter though, but he was giving us the approach to this COVID, this pandemic, and this lockdown. I don't know about anybody else. I have felt the deep on. Oh, yes. I mean, it's just lurking and lurking and lurking. And one of the major reasons why I decided to come out and start a YouTube channel was just to give myself an outlet because I don't know about you, I'm really a very social butterfly. I love people. I mean, people, my energy, I am energetic by myself, don't get me wrong, but people help me to bring that vibrance out, and I don't like to be locked down. But I'm telling you, pretty much we have to strategize and think new ideas. So laughter has become my medicine. Yes. Oh, yes. Nicholas says I can share your video on Facebook. Yeah, I can share the video, but like, let's say I wanted to have a live now, I wanted my Facebook folks to come to my live. You know how many people come out for my live? Lots of people. Sometimes as soon as I get there are 50 people waiting already. Uh-huh. But I can't seem to make the shift over. Yeah. Inga S. Welcome to my live. I'm really, really excited. I wanted to tell Monique, is there anybody who has a contact for Monique's reality to let her know that Mikey, her girl, is upon live tonight? I don't even know how to tell her. But she might have gotten an invite from YouTube as well. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I listen, man. When I tell you I'm in my element, I'm ready to the cartwheel flip. Oh my gracious Lord. I can't see. I'm ready to do the cartwheel flip. I am ready to do any minute now. I'm gonna do cartwheel flip. It's just so good to see everybody. Yeah. I wonder if see, I wish there was I wish there was a way for me to like say something to you and you say something back to me. That would be nice. Would I be asking for too much? Oh my gracious God. But I was telling you about Tyler Perry. And Tyler Perry said, first of all, he says, in when we're in a panic-stricken situation, it's almost as though we see ourselves as the sacrifice. So you are there and you see the wood and you see the knife and you see the fire, but you don't see the sacrifice. So it's like you're wondering, am I the sacrifice? But you could see a peace come over the congregation, the audience, whatever that was, when he said, I'm here to tell you that you are not the sacrifice. Because guess what? Christ died. Yep. So he was the sacrifice. He was the sacrificial lamb. It's over. So there's no need for us to be anxious. There is absolutely no need for us to be anxious. We don't need to be taking the weight of the world upon our shoulders because that weight was already taken care of. Yep. So here is his suggestion. He says, we have to, oh my goodness, I don't remember, maybe I should look. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to look it up because that meant so much to me yesterday afternoon. Let me see if I could find it. Give me 2 seconds. Right. The emphasis was that God will not leave us alone. But it was so good. It was so good. Oh my God. Will I find it? All right, let me put it this way. God will not leave you alone. Let me see if I got it. You are not a sacrifice. This must be it. Anxiety. Like those of you who are dealing with things, walking through situations in this life, you're married, things are going great, then all of a sudden something happens. The person wants a divorce. You thought you would live your life forever. Right. This person, and all of a sudden, the very person that you thought would be there forever is about to. Right. So, like, you're going through divorce, and the person that you thought would have been there with you forever is still out on you. You got children that you're raising, and everything seems to be fine. They're younger, but now they're at a place where they're a little bit older, and they're doing things that you couldn't even imagine. You're worried. They got addictions. They got things going on. And you're wondering. Oh, I was saying, somebody's asking what was I saying about Facebook Live. I do a live on Facebook. Well, I used to do one every Sunday. And I'm saying when I did a Facebook Live, I used to have like sometimes as soon as I hit live, there are 40, 50 people jumping out at me. Before the night was done, I had 200-300 likes. Now I'm trying to get a following over on the YouTube side, and I can't seem to get them to come. So I was trying to say, is there anybody who has a similar situation and who knows, like what's the poll? How could you get your following from Facebook to follow you on YouTube? I came here to tell you some good news. If you are in this place, Youngs, I thank you so much for coming. You are not the sacrifice. God did not bring you this far to right. So you know what Tyler said that really touched my heart yesterday? He said, God did not bring you this far to leave you alone. So anybody who is anxious and who is kind of doubtful, and you just don't know what's happening, and you really are faced with a little bit of that D, just understand that you're not alone and you're not the sacrifice. Right, because he's saying, just remember, Jesus already was a sacrifice. Right, so almost as though if we're having anxiety, no, we are nailing ourselves to the cross, and Jesus already did that. So just wash that idea out of your head. And he's trying to tell us how to get past it. Because at this point, if you don't have peace, this is what you need to do. He says, pray and worship. Pray and worship. And I'm telling you, it follows as night follows day. Pray and worship, pray and worship. It's the two things, pray and worship. So you pray and you call upon God. Yes, because you know something, He's our Father. So you call upon Him, you say, Jesus, walk through this with me. Walk through this with me. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord. And then when you're done, you look up now and you say, thank you, Jesus. You're marvelous and you're wonderful. And every promise that you've made is true. And you're not man that you would lie. And you claim it. You understand? And you seal it. Yes. So it's prayer and worship. Yeah. And I am guilty. I have a little devotional, but it's like I read one verse, but I think I really need to start now reading the scriptures, really, really reading scriptures. Yes, and leave it in my heart so it can marinate. Yeah. Yes. Oh my goodness. It's good to see everybody. I don't think I'm going to stay very long this afternoon. I think it's like this was a trial. It was a trial. And I don't want to keep people up long, but this was a trial. Yeah. So how is everybody doing this afternoon? Is there anybody who's having any anxious moments? Because I'm telling you, this COVID has really put us all in a little bit of a tailspin. And I'm saying this is why I've been calling on laughter. I've been really, really calling, and it really has been helping. Because you know something, here's what this is. Everything that happens to you in life, if you take a different spin to it, you can survive. I want to tell you this. All right, so here's what this is. I am, like I like when I go out, I meet people readily, and like I go to the grocery store, I walk next to somebody, and I say hello, and I can pop into conversation and start to keep a conversation going. But these days, with the mask on, I don't know. I just don't know how to do that. It's just I don't know how to go up to somebody to say hello. I don't know. It's just not happening. So my prospecting has it's kind of sizzling out. Yeah. But of course, I'm telling this big long story and I don't know where I was going. I do that all the time. I have to recover myself. Where was I going with the story? Oh, so I was sitting by the pool the other day, and I saw a bunch of gentlemen, and I was kind of thinking, maybe I could use this opportunity to just make a conversation. Who knows? Maybe if I've gotten into a conversation, I could even dwell to add and advertise my YouTube channel, just for argument's sake. Just kind of, yeah. But I don't know. Maybe my approach was wrong because I said, can I ask you a little favor? Guess what the man said? No. No, I was so taken aback, but I really started to laugh because I'm saying it depends on how you wanted to feel. You could feel like the man give you a kick in your face. You could feel like he gave you a slap. You could feel a little tinge of embarrassment. But I just said, something. Maybe he doesn't speak my language. Maybe he doesn't understand what a favor is. You know what I mean? So sometimes when you kind of put a different spin to a situation, you get a different vibe and it makes you feel different. So yeah, There you go. Mm. All right, so I'm thankful that Mama is saying that I'm making her laugh. Yeah, that's the whole purpose, darling. This whole purpose, you laugh and you feel better. And I'm telling you, I've been looking at the health benefits of laughter too. Today I looked. It does lower your blood sugar. Um, it it helps with your immune system. And it helps you to release endorphins, and that's the good feeling inside of you. So, um, you know something, you can't be. It's like if you're laughing, you can't be dull. Yes, no. And somebody else said, I heard somebody else put it this way. Um, it's the people who are not laughing a lot that who might be having the problems. Yeah, you need to laugh some more. And you have to find opportunities to laugh at yourself. Yeah. All right. She said, loving the laughter. Just finished watching one of my videos. I thank you very much. Yes, and here's what I want to tell you all together now. You see, if you're going to be loving Mikey, you need to be watching all of the videos. And every time you come, leave a comment because it's important. I need the interaction. And I'm telling you, I'm listening to all of the comments. Believe you me, sometimes I crack myself up afterwards. I was sharing one of my videos the other day how I did one on um when I decided to be Santa Claus. Oh my goodness. And then somebody else sent me a forward, and the forward had Santa Claus laying on a sleigh, and Santa Claus had both hands behind his head. And one woman excitedly was saying to Santa Claus, Santa Claus, aren't you going to get out and go and give presents to the children? And Santa Claus had his hand behind his head and said, not this year, me a ton of me head. So I said, no, this was such a good coincidence because I was in my video saying Santa Claus had appointed me to be Santa Claus that time around. But because I'm trying to kind of bring the situation towards the COVID situation, I was kind of in a little bit of a predicament. I'm saying, I have some presents here, but because there's a financial crunch, I am not able to, give each child a gift. I was even thinking maybe I'd have to open some of the gifts and take a piece of one gift off, and then somebody else said in the comment, oh, well, one person said it looks like Santa Claus need a Santa Claus. And I found that so funny. And then somebody said, looks like Santa Claus could I do with a stimulus check. That was so funny. I mean, when long after the things from Jamaica, there was one girl who was saying, she had some ham bone soup there and I could have come down. It's just the interaction is so very good. So I'm going to say, I want to beg you, if you're my follower, be my follower. So love my videos all the time. Come on up, make a comment. I do appreciate, and it really does help because I am really giving to you, and I really and truly love what you're giving back to me. All right, so let's see who else is saying something to me. All right, loving the laughter. Wished laughing come as easy to me. Lord, me did have to look for me hard. Love the work you did on the video in the summer, Mikey. All right, thank you so much. The workout video was really good. Yes. And you know something, I'm gonna get to so when I get all right, here's what it is. When I understand the rhythm of the laughter yoga, I probably will make some some workout ones with the laughter yoga. Yeah. I'll see how that works. Oh my goodness. Yes. So um maybe I won't take so much more of your time this evening. I'll just see if there's anybody else coming on. Because like I said, it's like an impromptu live this afternoon, but I'm really so excited now because then it's everything is trial and error. So I didn't exactly know how to proceed, but I told who was it that I told? The Young family. Uh-huh. And then she kind of just sent me a note now to say, when were you going on? And I suddenly I said, okay, well, then I need to go on. Right. But I didn't realize that people get notified that I'm on live. But this is really very nice. And I thank you very much for the interaction here. Yes. And I want to say if there's a video that you haven't watched, go back and watch it. Yes, because something it does. Yeah. In the spirit of keeping up with the laughter vibes, and you don't want to miss any of that, and you don't want to miss any of that good vibe. Yeah. All right. So yes, guys. Well, I thank you very much. I think I'm going to close off now. I thank you so much. Maybe I'll just put, a little program together for the next time and come on out, and maybe you can drop comments in the box as to probably what you'd like me to talk about even. Remember to like the live, and after you leave the live, because these comments that you're making here, they are not recorded on the on because a video is going to be created once we're done here. So I'm going to ask you to go to the end of the live and make some comments. Yes, and encourage your girl, because I'm telling you, the interaction means a lot to me. I thank you all so much, and I want to wish all of you a wonderful 2021. And something I want to say to you though, I know we're all kind of sitting down and waiting for the ball to drop so that the new year would come. But here's what I want to say to you. If you didn't sit around and make your goals, you have to sit and make your goals. If you didn't make the plan as to what didn't go so well last year so that you're going to make it happen better this year, 2021 will blow up in your face almost like COVID, because we have to make plans to do things differently. Yes. And as I said in one of my videos, COVID took us all by surprise, but nothing after this is to take us by surprise. No, nothing. I think this has prepared us for disaster, and anybody who falls flat on the face the next time around really and truly want to knock over the head, is the truth. So here's what I'm going to say. Get your pads out. It's not too late to start putting down the ideas, myself included. Yes, put ideas down and make a plan so that your 2021 will be progressive. And all right, young families asking me if I'm gone already. I would have to start to cook a dinner now then. You think I should start to cook a pot up in here? Yeah, because I would need something to keep my time. Well, throw me a bone. What is it that you want me to talk about some more? Ask me something so I could answer you. Marva, where have you been all this time? How has it been? I want to thank you all so much. I want to single out Marva because she's on the front line. Right, I know how hard it has been for the nurses because this has been, such a tumultuous time. Is there anybody else in the audience who's on the front line? If you are, I want to thank you very much for being on the front line, and just understand that we appreciate your service. I still want you all to be really very safe. Yeah. Oh my God, this is so amazing. So, were you all able to go to your families for Christmas? How did you all do Christmas? Well, for me, I just stayed home. It was just a quiet Christmas with my daughter and myself. I'm so happy that she decided to stay home with me. Most Christmases she goes and she stays with her dad. But this time around she decided to be with me, and I was really very appreciative of it. I wouldn't do anything too fancy. I have been really watching what I eat, and I didn't want Christmas to spoil the whole thing, and I decided that, well, it's Jesus' birthday, and I'm not so sure if Jesus was eating down the whole place. So I don't think it gave me any reason to. So we just had a quiet meal. Somebody brought me a container with macaroni and cheese, and she brought me rice and fish. And somebody else, no, same young lady, she brought me a nice big hunk of cake, and I didn't bake any cake myself. And well, Michaela said she wanted a ham. My daughter wanted a ham. She's Jamaican, but she just not into the hot curry goat and the oxtail, and I was just so very happy. So I got away scot-free. I made the ham for her. And so that was it. That was basically it. I mean, yeah, I never did overeat, so I did not gain a pound either. And I'm really so happy because I don't have any regrets right now. So, Mama stayed home for Christmas. Well, who else? What else did somebody else do? Tell me. Did I lose all my crowd? No, they're still here. Nichols, you went to visit family. You're lucky. Where's your family? Oh my goodness. No, I'm telling you. But um, I I spoke to one guy friend of mine recently too, and he told me that he had COVID. And so this is why I'm saying to all of you, it doesn't matter if it's a family member or somebody that you know closely. Don't let your guard down. Still stay in your lane. Still stay in your lane. Still do the social distancing. I mean, I had this friend of mine coming down from New York, and well, he called me up and he said he wanted to visit me and see the house and whatever else. And God knows, I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't know how to tell him no, you can't come. I just kind of ducked that phone call. Yeah, because I just think that you can't let your guard down. Or your family is just 5 minutes away from you, so you got a chance to go. Yeah. All right, so that's very good. But you remember what I just said to you though. Don't let your guard down. You can't think that because these are my family members, I could just be jumping all over the whole place. I talked to one friend recently, and he said there was a funeral, and not very many people are going to funerals now. So a couple of family members and friends gathered for the funeral. At the end of the funeral, um, they went to a restaurant to have something to eat. And of course, by the time they got to the restaurant, everybody decided to take the masks off. And by the time the festivity was over, 4 people tested positive for COVID out of that little group. Okay. So I'm saying don't let your guard down because COVID is still raging. Yeah. And don't be a part of the popular people who are thinking don't wear the mask. I don't know if it can really protect much, but I would say take every single precaution in the world that you can. Yes, and let's keep ourselves safe and um yeah, let's keep ourselves safe. All right, guys. So I'm a little exhausted. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I thank you so very, very much. I want to say thank you so much. If you don't have anything else to ask me, if you're not shooting me any more questions, I'm going to wish everybody a good night. And I'm thanking you so very much for not making me stand alone on my first live. I do appreciate all of you. Remember now at the end, when all of this chat comes down, it's going to be gone. So that you have to go to the end of the video and attach any little thing that you wanted to say. And it would be a great opportunity for you to just catch on to the video that I put out today and sit and relax and watch. And if there are friends of yours that you think would benefit from a good laugh, because I really was a clown today. Yeah. And I did send out an entreaty in one of my videos. I said, listen to me. I want interaction because I noticed that I mean the people who are moving forward are the people who have the people interacting with them. So tell me, don't be mean to me now, but just in the comments if there's something that you want me to see. Like Nicholas said she wanted to see the yoga. She wants me to do that. But making the suggestions and let me feel the love coming that way because we need the community to be building. I need to be building the community with you. And same way, if I'm subscribed to you, then I'm gonna come by and support what's going on with you. Yeah. All right. So thank you all so much for coming and look out for my next notification in a matter of a while. I'll do another live. Um, I'll probably put a little more structure on, and maybe I won't, because I know I don't know. I think I'm just like on a free flow, but then maybe for a longer period, who knows? Maybe I'll have maybe my guess. You never know, you know. You never know with Mikey, either. You never know. Okay. All right. So thank you all for coming. Good night, everybody. Give me a shout out back there. Good night, everybody. Remember, please go to the end. I'm sweating. I'm really sweating. Go to the end of the live and put the comments down and make me feel good. Oh my goodness, make me feel good. I thank you so very much for coming out. Oh my God. Is there anybody else with another question? Have I seen and acknowledged everybody? Please forgive me if I haven't, because girl, okay, so Marva is saying good night, Marva. Good night, my dear. Lots of love. Give me a call sometimes. Um, Night, Nichols. You're a trooper. Thank you so much. Oh my gracious Lord, I thank you. I mean, right, and I need to quickly say, look around in the crowd and mingle and meet each other and see how you could support each other. Yep. Thank you all so very much. Ah, thank you, my dear. I tried. I'm following behind you. The Youngs, I'm following behind you. Thank you so much. Oh my gracious Lord. Almost as though I don't want to hit end stream. Oh my gracious Lord. I'm saying good night though. Thank you all so much. And please follow me. Come back. Come back. Mm.